And there it is, guys. He's accepted the contract, and we've got ourselves our new centre-back. Laporte is joining Arsenal, so welcome to the club. And we've still got 42.9 million to spend. Hey guys, and welcome back to another one of these Arsenal Career Mode episodes, and welcome to episode number 2, and also in the transfer window still. And last episode we signed ourselves our first signing of season number 2, so we went ahead and signed ourselves a new centre-back by the name of Laporte. So you can see our defence looking a lot stronger with 2 Frenchmen, and both rated 84 as well. And I've had a look at all the comments you guys left in the last episode, and again a massive thank you for all support you've showed on the series, and you left tons and tons of comments in the last episode as well. So I might go for a new midfielder, I might even go for a striker, I'm not too sure yet. If you guys could smash a like on the video before we go into the first game of the episode, that would be absolutely incredible. And yet again, 1,000 likes is the target. Now time for Manchester United versus Arsenal in the Community Shield final. Like, not really the final, but still, I really do want to win this for the second year in a row, and you can see the Man United team there not looking too different. So let's get into the game now, and let's hopefully get the win. And there's a new centre-back, Laporte, and £29 million. I'm not sure if that's worth it, but I definitely feel a lot confident with him as my centre-back instead of Per Mertesacker. Right, early tackle there. And now goes through to Dybala, and he beats Chris Smalling there. And a blink comes straight back, and he's not the man you'd expect to win that. Here goes Walcott. Great play there. Nice Alexis Sanchez on the ball. And it's well saved. This Hugo Lloris is now the Man United goalkeeper. That's well played from Ozil. And now it's Coquelin. Back 9 to Ozil. And he beats his man. It must be a free kick. And surely, yes it is. So the advantage was given. And now a massive chance on the edge of the box. So no Cazorla starting. So instead we're going to go with Dybala. We're going to go ahead with 2 bars of power. And it's just over the bar. But the closest any team has come to scoring. Walcott's going to get there. And now that's a great ball into Dybala. What a finish for our first goal of the season. It's Paulo Dybala. Thanks to a cross from Theo Walcott. I know it's only the Community Shield and it doesn't really mean too much, but what a goal this is. Theo Walcott with the ball in. Dybala just got away from Chris Smalling, and he's showing me why he should start this season, because you guys have said to go for Lewandowski, Karim Benzema, Lacazette, but this guy I really think could be the real deal. So that's a fantastic goal for his first goal of the season. So there we are, guys. That is the end of the first half. Man United playing a lot like they do in real life with the Van Gaal kind of style, passing around. I think they've got like 95 pass accuracy. That kind of tells a lot of the story. It also says that they've barely had any shots, and that's why we are leading at the end of the first half. Alright, playing it nicely here. Out it goes to Theo Walcott. This time he's going to cut inside. Still Theo Walcott. Now the ball in the middle. And it's 2-0. And Dybala gets his second goal. Yet again, Theo Walcott did all the work and found Dybala in the middle. We're looking good right now. Dybala with his second goal of the game, making it now 2-0. Like, is there a way back for United? Again, the pace of Memphis. He's too quick for Bellerin. They go back and somehow find a way inside. And Baines has managed to beat Coquelin. Rooney, Baines, it's off the post. And Coquelin gets it away, but that's Man United's first chance. And you see what happens when they shoot. That's a poor ball. And now Rooney straight through the middle. Wayne Rooney. And it's 2-1, but we're still in the lead. But what happened with the passing? So now with 20 minutes to go, that is game on. We have to finish this game off. Right, they're really going for it now. Ramsey. Now through the middle to Sanchez. Perfect ball. Dybala is in the middle. Can he head it? And it's well saved. But imagine a Dybala hat-trick. And Theo Walcott takes it out of play. Well done. But there we go, guys. The full-time whistle has gone. And yes, we have just beaten Man United 2-1 in the end. It's a lot tighter in that second half. But thanks to 2 amazing goals from Paulo Dybala, we get the win and our first silverware of the season. And I can start getting used to this. So our last 2 games of the series, we've won a trophy in both of them. Theo Walcott with a 9.8 rating as well. So he's looking good so far in pre-season. I think he's got a hat-trick as well in one of the pre-season games. So we're looking good going into the first game, which is, by the way, an away game at Anfield. So what a way to start the season. But now back in the transfer window, and we're going to start off with, I'm thinking, a loan offer for Chuba Akpom. Yes, it is. And it comes in from Barnes. So we'll go ahead and accept the offer, and hopefully he gets to 70 by the end of the season. But the main topic of today's episode is, do we buy a striker or do we spend the money on another position? Because, by the way, we've still got 42.9 million left to spend. And basically I've had to think about it, as well as having a look at all the hundreds of comments you guys have left in the last episode. And a lot of you say to go for a new striker. And yes, Dybala's been good so far, But if I can maybe get a new striker, I can use Dybala as my left winger or a right winger, like whatever you guys want to see. And maybe even a Cam, like he's so good in every kind of position. And for me, he's not that number 9 I really need. But if he keeps scoring goals this season, he'll definitely be my main striker. But these are the options once again, guys. Got Thomas Müller, Lacazette, Lewandowski is the main man I want to go for. We've got Mbola, who's a younger option. And finally, Lukaku, and then Antoine Griezmann as well. So out of these 5 players, or 6 players, I think the main ones to go for are first of all Lewandowski, and second probably Griezmann, because Griezmann will be perfect in this team. He can play as a left winger and also as a striker. Isco has accepted the offer of £35 million, or Real Madrid have accepted it. I did not expect that, because they wanted, I think, £45 million. I've gone £10 million under that, and I might be able to sign this new centre-attacking midfielder. So of course he won't play there, but he'll be a new replacement for Santi Cazorla. So 3 years, crucial first team player, and let's see if he accepts the offer. And now a transfer offer for Danny Welbeck. So it comes in from Swansea, another big offer for a player that's not, in my opinion, worth £18 million. So we'll go ahead and counter for just over 30 million, or just on 30 million, and see if they want him that much. Like 30 million for Welbeck, I'll definitely take that. Right, so one day before our first Premier League game of the season, Isco has accepted the contract, and it's going to be our second big signing of the transfer window. So Isco, welcome to the club, and we still have a lot of money left over, maybe to sign a backup striker, but he is the main man for this transfer window, and in comes Isco into the team. So let's see how he's going to look. So first of all, Isco will of course start on the bench for the first game, I think, and we'll replace him with probably Cazorla like later on in the series, but for now probably Wilshere. And then I'm thinking of rotating between Ramsey, Cazorla and Isco. So not too bad as your 3 options for a centre attacking midfielder. But next up in today's episode, it's now time for the first game of the new Premier League season. So it's Liverpool versus Arsenal from Anfield, and a game we have to win. Right, so here we go, guys. The start of the new season. And let's try and get off to a winning start. Right, corner now for Liverpool. Check punches away, and luckily falls to Dybala. And now can he use his pace to get away? And look at that, it's now Theo Walcott getting forwards. And he's 2-on-1, and with Sanchez on the other side. But it's still Theo Walcott, and he makes it 1-0. What a start to our first game of the season, and what a start Theo Walcott is having. So of course he got the 2 assists in the Community Shield, and now his first goal of the season. But the question is, where was the Liverpool defence? Again, the space is so much, and Theo Walcott just goes straight through, and now it's Theo Walcott, and it's well saved. But that looked like sliders, I know, guys, but Theo Walcott's pace, it's just incredible. Like, he can get away from so many players. But now time for the second half, and you can see Isco is going to make his debut. He's coming on for the second half, and also Ramsey is going to come on as well. So I've got so many great midfielders now. Like, what is it? Like, what do I pick? Like, what players do I go with? That's too easy for Markovic. The ball into the middle, and what a save from Cech. But since our opening goal, Liverpool have created all the pressure. Now they got themselves a corner. Ball into the middle. Coquelin get it away, and Liverpool get the equaliser. And I have no idea who that guy is, but I think he's a centre-back. But we're so early on in the second half. We've made such a poor start. And we need to improve, because we've had nothing in this second half. And he goes to Ramsey now. Isco in space here. And it goes to Isco. Isco turns past one. But what a tackle that was from Sacco. But Isco nearly with a debut goal. Now, this is great play. Back he goes to Isco. Isco's just going to take them on. He's found so much space. And it's well saved, but he's looking so good so far. Like, the agility, the dribbling, the passing, it's all there. Right, here we go. Maybe a chance here. If we can get it through to Sanchez. They're really catching up. One more into the middle, but what is that for a pass? Who was that to? And that should have been the second goal. But there we go, guys. That is the end of the game. And it finishes off as a disappointing 1-1 draw, because we got the opening goal, but that wasn't enough to win the game, and we didn't play well enough. So what are Swansea going to say about the offer? And they've offered 25.5, so that's not too bad. I'm really not sure. Should I take the offer? Should I reject it? Because obviously Welbeck will be quite useful this season, but he's now my 3rd choice. Because if you think about it, Dybala's my 1st choice, Walcott's my 2nd, so where does that leave Welbeck? But you know what, guys? If Swansea can go ahead and offer 28.5 million, I'll accept the offer. And now an offer for Paulo Dybala. Seriously, Spurs, I've said before, you're not getting any of my players, and definitely not my first team striker. Luis Suarez to Bayern Munich, seriously, he's been wanted by PSG. Manchester United won him as well. EA is saying about realistic transfers this year. I've not seen any of them so far, but Swansea City come back, and they've said 26 million. So again, I'm not sure, guys. I'm going to leave it down to you. So leave a comment down below. Should I say yes to the offer for 26 million or say no and use Welbeck as my backup striker? And now an offer for Mesut Ozil, and it comes in from Porto. They've offered £50 million for the guy. 50. My God, where are they getting this money from? So we'll go ahead and counter for, I don't know, do I really want to sell him? We'll go 70. Actually, we'll go 75. £75 million. And if they say yes to the offer, they can have him, because obviously I've got Isco now, who cost about like half the price. And obviously it's up to you guys with Danny Welbeck. So that is actually going to be the end of this episode. If you guys have enjoyed it, remember to smash a like on the video. And as soon as we have 1,000 likes on this episode, another episode will be uploaded to the channel. And I just can't believe, like, only 35 million for Isco. Is that a good offer? Is that enough? Or is that like too much money to spend on the centre attacking midfielder? Like, he's been incredible so far. So I can't wait to get into more games with him. You find out next episode how he does on his home debut. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.